Elhamdülillah, 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 Rabbil alemin. Estağfirullah, 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 ellezî la ilahe illa huvel hayyul kayyum ve etûbü ileyh. Es'elü't tevbete vel mağfirete vel hidayete innehu ettevvâbur rahîm. وَاَعْفُ عَنَّا يَا كَرِيمُ وَاعْفُ عَنَّا يَا كَرِيمُ وَاعْفُ عَنَّا يَا كَرِيمُ وَاغْفِرْ لَنَا بِفَضْلِكَ يَا رَحْمَنُ يَا رَحِيمُ يَا مَلِكِ يَا قُدُّسُ يَا حافظ يَا Allah. El-evveli Allah, el-ahiri Allah, el-zahiri Allah, el-batini Allah, hayrihi ve şerrihi min Allahu Teala. وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله الصلاة والسلام عليك يا رسول الله الصلاة والسلام عليك يا حبيب الله الصلاة والسلام عليك يا سيد الأولين والآخرين اشف لنا يا شفيع المذنبين برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. قال الله تعالى في كتاب العزيز أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وَاعْبُدْ رَبَّكَ حَتَّى يَأْتِيَكَ الْيَقِينُ صدق الله العظيم. Allah Ta'ala says in Quran al-Kareem, and serve your Lord until there comes to you that which is certain. Serve Allah Ta'ala till that which is certain comes you, which is death. Serve Allah Ta'ala during all your life. Last week, I brought to you the ayat in which Allah Ta'ala says that if you do an atom worth of good, you will see it, and if you do an atom's worth of evil, you will see it. And I wished and I prayed that these ayats would become constantly in our conscience, that we shouldn't forget a moment in our life, that everything which we do is clearly recorded, and we will see its effect, not only on the Yawm-ud-Din, but as I tried to explain last time, but also in this life on this earth. We are already used to it. There are security cameras all around the place, not only in public places inside, but outside on the streets. They listen to our phone calls, they read our emails. I mean, we are used to having lost what we thought our privacy, that we can do things which people will not see. But Allah Ta'ala has such security cameras which doesn't only see our outside, but it sees our inside. It sees our feelings, our thoughts, our intentions. And we are told clearly that we will pay for it if we do anything wrong. and we will be rewarded for what we do right. Now, under these circumstances, if we truly believe this and keep this principle in mind at all times in our lives, there is one thing which we have to be, is that we have to be heedful. We have to be conscious. We have to know what we are doing, which we're not. Most of us, most of the time, our eyes are open, but we are asleep. And we really don't know what we are doing, what we are saying. But if we tried to be conscious in our life, then do we know what to do? Usually, we do what we want to do, what our egos want us to do. "500 years ago, in the capital of the then new Ottoman kingdom, in the city of Bursa, there was a young chief justice by the name of Hazrat Hudai. And at the same time, in the same city, there was a saintly sheikh, a waliullah, who was called Hazrat Ustadeh. The young judge wanted very much to be a murid to Hazrat Ustadeh. And one day he came to Hazrat Ustadeh and begged him if he would take him as his dervish. And Hazrat Ustadeh said, he said, "No, not in the state in which you are, I can take you as my murid, because you are the judge of the Ottoman kingdom, and you have to continue what you are doing." Hazrat Hudai insisted, "What should I do that I can become your dervish?" He said, "I am ready to quit my being a judge." He said, "No, you don't have to quit being a judge, but you have to somehow change your feeling and your attitude as a judge, that you have to tame your ego." "So, Ya Sheikh, what should I do?" He said, "Well, go to the butcher where they kill animals, get yourself 5 or 6 livers. At those days, they used to sell practically everything on the street. And in my youth also, even today in Turkey, there is the milkman who passes through the street. There's milkman, and the vegetable man passes the street. You know, but no longer liver man. So there was a stake with a pointed end. You put the livers, we pierce the livers, put it on the stake, and you put it on your back, and you go around the streets and shouting, "I am selling livers, fresh livers." The head judge, the supreme judge, was supposed to do that. But he said, "Okay." So bloody mess, he got 10 livers and put it on a stake, and on his shoulder he was running the streets of Bursa selling liver. And everybody thought that the supreme judge had lost his mind. In any case, so Hazrat Ustadeh took Hazrat Hudai as his dervish, and he advanced so quickly, so much spiritually, that the Shaykh loved him best amongst the Jum'ah, and everybody else was jealous. And one day, to show the rest of the people the supremacy of Hazrat Hudai, that's why he loved him, he called the dervishes and he said, today let us have chicken for dinner. In those days, the Sufi centers had their farms, their chicken coops and their sheep and everything else. So everybody went, but he said, kill a chicken somewhere where nobody sees you. So all the dervishes went and hid themselves behind walls or hid themselves in rooms and this and that, and killed the chicken and plucked the chicken and brought it to Hazrat Ustad. Hazrat Ustad came with a live chicken in his hand going cluck, cluck, cluck. And of course they all laughed that he cannot even kill a chicken. Ya Hudai, said Hazrat Ustad, look, everybody killed that chicken and slugged them and came. One simple thing can't you do? Ah, my Shaykh said, but you put a condition. You said that we were supposed to kill that chicken, that nobody sees us. Wherever I went, wherever I hid, he said, I saw Allah Ta'ala watching me. One day, Jibreel alayhi salam came to Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam and said that Allah Ta'ala sent his salam and sent you a gift. Ya Jibreel, what is that gift? That gift, said he, is ihsan. Ya Jibreel, what is ihsan? Ihsan is that even though that you do not see Allah Ta'ala and you cannot see Allah Ta'ala, ihsan is to know that He sees you. So if Allah Ta'ala right now, which we do not see, sees you listening to me and sees me talking to you, He doesn't only see that, but He knows what are my intentions in telling you the things which I tell you, and what is your reaction in listening to what I am telling you. Furthermore, He sees that what are you going to do with what you are listening to today, tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, till the day you die, and what is my responsibility till the day I die to say to you the things which I am telling you. Now, if we truly believed in that, and Allah Ta'ala, astaghfirullah, does not lie, everything which is in the Quran, although it seems to us strange, they are facts, then how should we behave? In another ayat, Allah Ta'ala says, رضي الله عنهم ورضوا عنها. Allah Ta'ala is pleased with them and they are pleased with Him. So if we believe that He watches you at every moment in our lives, our only salvation is to please Him. How do we please Him? Hazreti Musa aleyhisselam, it is said, prayed to Allah Ta'ala, "O Lord, teach me an action, a work, which I am able to do, which will please you." Ya Musa, said Hazreti Allah Ta'ala, you are incapable of doing it. Hearing this, Hazreti Musa alayhi salam threw himself on the floor and was shedding tears and totally devastated. Ya the son of Imran, said Allah Ta'ala, you see, if you would be pleased with my judgment, then I will be pleased with you. If we would be pleased with our Lord, that is all what it takes to be an Abdullah, to be servant of Allah Ta'ala. Hazrat Ibn Ata says, there are 4 things, not 5, 4 things which will suffice to make us the servants of Allah Ta'ala. Number 1, to keep our promises. In Alam Arwah, when Allah Ta'ala created our souls, before He created our bodies, He addressed us, Alastu bi Rabbikum, am I not your Lord? And Qalu Bala, and we said, indeed, you are our Lord. That is a promise, that is a contract that we promised, our soul promised to Allah Ta'ala that He is our master, our soul, and we are His servant, His slave. But then all our promises, when we say, Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, I witness that there is no God but Allah. That is a promise. We have to keep that promise. Or we promise our child a bar of chocolate, we have to keep that promise too. Number 2, to follow the divine law, to follow the Sharia. But we do, don't we? You see, we come to Friday prayer, we do our 5 times a day prayer, hopefully sometimes in time. We fast during Ramadan, some of us went to Hajj. We do follow the Sharia. What? Is that the Sharia? Sharia is to do what Allah tells you, Ta'ala tells you to do, and not to do what Allah Ta'ala tells you not to do. This is Number 2, obligation for the servant of Allah Ta'ala. Number 3, pleased with what you have. Who is totally pleased during 24 hours a day of what you have? Pleased with your husband, with your wives, with your children, with your neighbors, with your house, with your car, with your job, with the weather. Who is totally pleased with everything during the day? That's a condition. To be pleased with what you have, you don't have it any other way, you don't want it. You don't want any more, nor you don't want any less. You are thankful to have exactly what you have, whether you're sick or not, whether you're in pain or not, whether you're cold or not. You are happy about it. And finally, to be patient with what you lack. You lack money, you lack health, you are sick, you lack a good wife, you lack an obedient child, you lack this, you lack that, but you are perfectly content and happy and patient. So if you and I can abide with just 4 simple rules, we will be called Abdullah. Abdullah, to the servant of Allah. Is it so important to be? Well, when we say Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluhu, and Allah Ta'ala in Surah Bani Israel says, glory to him who carried his servant Abdihi at night from Masjid Haram to Masjid Aqsa. In Surah Najm, so he revealed to Abdihi, his servant, what he revealed. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam is first Abdihi, the servant of Allah Ta'ala, then Rasuluhi, then his messenger. There is no greater honor, there is no greater perfection of one's spiritual state than to become the servant of Allah Ta'ala. And it is not so difficult. It is not slavery. It is much easier to be a servant of Allah Ta'ala than being a servant of a human being. Your boss, your wife, your husband, Mr. Obama or anyone. And that is the goal for every Muslim. Nay, for any human being. If he wants felicity, peace, comfort, salvation in this world. and in the hereafter. Ya Rabbi, have mercy on this Islam and raise our state to the level of Ahl Haya, Ahl Taqwa, Ahl Tawakkul, Ahl Shukur, Ahl Sabur. Ya Rabbi, raise our states into the level of Ibadullah al-Salihin. As Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam presented us during his Miraj to you. Ya Rabbi, all of Ummah Muhammad, Ya Rabbi, raise that state to the level of Ahl Haya, Ahl Taqwa, Ahl Tawakkul, Ahl Shukur, Ahl Sabur. Ameen. بحرمة سيدنا المرسلين طه وياسين اللهم صل وسلم who has created us in the shape of a human being from a drop of dirty water, who has fed us when we are hungry. We did not know how to walk and to talk, who taught us how to walk and how to talk, and gave us two loyal servants, our parents, to care for us. And so many gifts from the beginning of our lives till the end of our lives that we cannot possibly count. But the greatest gift, Ya Rab, which you have given us is Iman and Ihsan and Islam. And the greatest gift which you have given us is your beloved, who is the living Quran, Hazrat Muhammad Mustafa sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, as our teacher, our guide, our intercessor. For all those gifts, Ya Rab, we have never been sufficiently thankful to you. On the contrary, we are always dissatisfied and want more and want other things than what we have. Ya Rabbi, have mercy on us. And have mercy upon all of Ummah Muhammad. And teach us thankfulness and count us amongst your thankful servants. Ya Rab, to test our loyalty to you, our obedience to you, our faith in you, and our love and fear for you. Not that you know not, but so that we know ourselves. You test us sometimes with some pain and some sickness, with some hunger and some poverty, and taking away from us things which we think are our own, but in reality which are already yours. And Ya Rab, we never show patience, although you say in Allahumma sabirin, that you are side by side with the one who shows patience, although you say that patience is the key to paradise. Ya Rabbi, have mercy on us and on all of Ummah Muhammad, and teach us patience and count us amongst your patient servants. Ya Wahid Ya Ahad, Ya Wahid Ya Ahad, you say hold on to your religion and do not separate yourselves from each other. Your beloved says the Muslims are brothers with each other. And he says that if we do not love each other for your sake, our iman is incomplete. And your beloved says that my ummah is like one single body. If its finger aches, the whole body aches. 1.5 billion or more of us, we call ourselves Muslims, O Lord, but we do not love each other. We do not care for each other. In fact, many of us, we hate each other. We kill each other. We are 1.5 billion of separate people with no sense of unity whatsoever. Yet, there are, in that religion of ours, there are periods when we are together, and when we were together and united, we were wise, we were beautiful, we were powerful, people loved us, people feared us, people copied us. Ya Rab, it was only yesterday. Ya Rab, bring back unity to Ummah Muhammad, bring back the beauty and the wisdom and the strength back to Ummah Muhammad. Ameen. بحرمة سيد المرسلين طه ياسين. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد المغفرة الملوان وثاقب الآثاران وكرر الجليدان واستقبل الفرقدان وبارك وروحه وأرواح أهل بيته والتحيات والسلام. وبارك وسلم عليه كثيرا كثيرا كثيرا. وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى جميع الأنبياء والمرسلين والأولياء والصالحين وعلى ملائكتك والمقربين وعلى أهل ساعتك أجمعين من أهل السماوات والأرض ورضوان الله تعالى على آل رسول الله وأصحابه أجمعين. آمين والحمد لله رب العالمين.